Hello everybody, how you guys doing? Welcome to our broadcast today. My name is Dr. Chidi Nwanyanwo. I'm reaching you guys from Toronto, Canada, the WNTV studios. Today we have a very interesting program for you. It's a very quick one. You guys know, I told you these days have gotten very busy in a lot of things. As you know, just like in the Bible, we that are apostles, we that are messengers, we that call ourselves leaders, we must find ourselves. Um, Hold on, I think you guys are not hearing me. It's a slight thing I need to fix, but if you can hear me even just a little bit, just hang in there and I will try to fix this and make you hear me more. Okay, I hope you can hear me much better now. Okay. Anyways, so like I was saying, yeah, I think we're better now. So, um, anyway, just go ahead and subscribe if you have not subscribed. Give us a like, leave us a comment, and share our videos. Click on the notification bell also because that will make you know whenever we post a video or when we come live. The reason why we do this is because people in our circle, people who do what we do, we're not the kind of thing that social media likes or the social media owners. So they don't promote our videos, they don't give us publicity, they do everything to suppress us. So we need you to help project us so that people can hear our message. If you believe that when you listen to what we say, when you listen to what I say, that you gain something from it or you think it's important, then do me a favor and share our video. That's one favor I want to ask of you. I want to thank everybody who's an activist in Nigeria. It's very tough. It is very tough. Don't think that we do not know. Everything you have to go through, we know about it. Some of us who are close to happenings, we know what you go through. So I want to reach out and thank everybody who is in the struggle in Nigeria, who's an activist, and who has had to do all the things that you do, all the exploits that we see you engage in, and you do that with little resources. You do that at the risk of your lives, at the risk of your loved ones, and every other thing that you are or that you have. You risk everything. We want to thank you, we want to appreciate you. The chief person to appreciate will be Omoyele Shore, who, with the incarceration of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho, who has been fighting so hard to see whatever he can do to help with their release. And I'm sure it is a surprise of a lot of you. I want to commend also Gwamnishu Harrison. Yesterday, I saw what he posted about glory. Is it glory or glory? And how he requested that people come to their aid, legal aid. And I'm glad that Shore offered to help, and it's on Gwamnishu's page, and every other person who is fighting to free glory. You know, that's the funny thing. People are incarcerated, they have cases in court, it has affected their means of livelihood, they are finding it difficult to make money, and yet they do exploits. The one that I cannot understand, the one that is unbearable to me, is how people will sit all the way in the diaspora in a place where they have 24 hours light, where they have 24 hours water, where internet is non-stop, where the road is tarred, no potholes. You will sit in your comfort zone and you'll be criticizing those in Nigeria. You will get up and you'll be blaming Omoyele Sowore for this, Omoyele Sowore said that, said this one, said that. That is what I'm seeing inside the Take It Back movement that I belong to. Some very shameful things that I cannot even talk about here. I know that no family is perfect. Every family has its own struggles. And that's what we look at and we say, you know what, we'll get by this one too. Same thing as when I look inside IPOB and I see bickerings, I see gossip, I see backbiting, I see people, raising up false allegations against other people to cover up their tracks. I see people forming themselves into groups. What should be your focus is how to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What will be your focus is how to encourage others who are demoralized by the recent events to keep going. Sometimes we don't care. We don't care what you're telling us about who took this money, who took that money. Sort it out by yourself. That's why you're leaders. Let's not stop washing our dirty linen in public. It makes our enemies laugh at us. Let me tell you something. You may win that battle over your fellow comrade, but guess who loses at the end? It is you and I, and our enemies are the ones shouting and rejoicing. Someone contacted me that the Yoruba nation in Canada, in Toronto, are going to be doing a protest. I think it's for I forget the name now, and so 14th of November or so. And I was asking whether I will attend. And I want to tell him, yes, I will attend. I attend anything that has to do with justice. We will attend. I will see how many people that I can beg to attend. And if they agree, we'll come there to show our support. Because we are in this together. All I ask you is to not be selfish. That when another group is calling you, when another group is doing a protest, remember that they came for your own. Even if you are not doing it because they came for your own, do it for the people at home who are suffering so much to keep the struggle alive. Those were my initial felicitations and introduction. Today's topic is talking about Afghanistan and the danger they pose to Nigeria, Biafrans, and by extension, Oduduwa Republic and every other person who is agitating, and Christians generally. Yes, a lot of people are talking about Kaaba, fall of Kaaba, um, um, the Afghan rebels, and all of those things. They just carry it on top of their head and they analyze it and they talk about it. They just like to discuss viral news. Once something is a viral news, they get onto it and begin to discuss it, just like I'm discussing right now. We too, we deal on viral material. We like to talk about what is viral. I probably wouldn't be talking about this if there was no fall of the government and the takeover by the Taliban. Let's just call them by the Taliban, because the person you're calling terrorist may not say they are terrorists. They regard themselves as they're not terrorists. So let's just call them the Taliban. People are busy talking about it. They like to talk about it. They like to make reference to it. They like to report it. But how many of you have paused to consider the implication of the fall of Afghanistan for Nigerians, for the whole of Nigeria? What is the implication? For the people of Biafra inside Nigeria, what is the implication? For everybody who is involved, Christians especially, what is the implication? Well, I'm here to tell you briefly what it is, because I say we're not going to spend time on this broadcast. You see, the American army had equipped, trained, and supported Afghan army. Now, when you hear support, it's not the kind of support that, hey, you know what, we'll give you 2 equipment, we'll broadcast it, make it popular, and then we'll go back. No. The only thing between the Afghan army and America is maybe pronunciation of the name. If not, these people can pass as US soldiers. Why? Because US soldiers have trained them thoroughly. Trained them thoroughly. What happened? I don't know. So all of a sudden, not just that US trained these people, they equip them solidly. I was talking with a friend of mine today who is a former US officer, military officer. He told me these things I'm telling you. So don't think that I'm just making it up. I'm not making it up. Afghanistan was equipped both in training and in materials, in ammunition. They were trained and they were given a lot of solid equipment. Now, what has happened? The danger now is that these people are the Taliban. They are sympathetic with Boko Haram, with ISWAP, and you know that Boko Haram and ISWAP are bedmates with the president and the APC government in Nigeria. So do you see how that's going to work? Even President Biden is shocked that the Afghan army will allow these people to get hold of the equipment that they have, because they have serious, this person was describing for me the kind of equipment that is in the hands of the rebels right now in Afghanistan. And when they don't need these things anymore, guess where it's going to travel to? Guess who's going to buy it off them? Serious equipment. We're talking about they have equipment enough to defend any country. That's what this person told me. So imagine when these arms and ammunition and all this equipment get into the wrong hands. And guess where they're headed to? Nigeria. Because Nigeria is the highest bidder. You know, who else will buy these things more than Nigeria? Who else? Which money? So that is what is coming to Nigeria. When they have all these equipments, all these arms brought into Nigeria, guess what will happen? Guess what will happen? So it is appalling. It is disheartening when we see that people are losing track. People are not focused. They don't seem to realize what they are into. Nigeria as a whole does not seem to appreciate the position they find themselves with the fall of Kabul. I'm telling you. But the number one implication is that you're going to see an influx of arms and terrorist personnel into Nigeria. Now, when they come, they are going to be emboldened by the fact that the Fulani headsmen are still in operation right now. And when they look very well, they see the structure that is backing them, the Nigerian government. That is terrible news. Very terrible news. And what you will expect is that we will begin to act like people who have seen what is about to happen. That is for Nigerians. For Biafrans, it does not mean well at all. It does not mean well at all. Already the government in power are so daft. They are so uncultured. They are no respecter of any laws. So they do things anyhow they like. They don't care. They don't send anybody. That's how the government of the day behaves. For a government that behaves that way, to be in charge of the center, do you know what it means? Do you understand what it means? You don't understand? Okay. Let's analyze this government and the way they do things. You know the way they do things, right? Go and check out videos there online. You see where they've already started doing. See, they are not learning to do this. When you have established Sharia law, there are ways things are done under the Sharia law. And that's why we saw that woman who was executed. There's great trouble coming home. Very, very great trouble. For Biafrans, it's going to make things a lot difficult when these people combine with their brothers who came from other parts of North Africa. When these people get help from from Afghanistan, do we understand what I'm saying? All I'm saying is let us intensify whatever efforts we are making to be ahead of these people. We need to intensify if there are efforts that we are making. If we have not made these efforts, let us begin to make them right now and realize that we are sitting on top of a gunpowder. And don't see it only from one angle. You don't know where it's going to come from. Okay? Like I said, this is a very short video that I want to do. Finally, for Christians, you have seen that these people come with Sharia law. Like I was trying to say, Sharia law for non-believers, it is deadly. Maybe for believers, they know, they understand it's their law. They live their life in a way that makes them not to break that law. But for us, it is difficult to live under the Sharia law. You still, they cut your hand. This one, they do that. This one, they... I look at all those men, I say, whoa. So you're trying to tell me all of these men not do. Don't know how it works, but I don't think I want Sharia law at all. I don't want Sharia law. Sam, no. Give me the one that I have right now. It's enough for me. Somebody says, you're an educated man. Stop talking about Biafrans. We don't need Biafran in our Igbo land. You see, that's the funny thing that has happened. Meanwhile, I know you are an agent. We know you. Let me pause and greet you. All of you is Nigeria Nigerian Media Report, and everybody who is here from DSS, SSS, Presidency, which are all from Loriton Ochie, all of you you always gather here, and you have to say something and take a picture so you can go back to the people that give you money. We allow you, we want to recognize you. You're all welcome. You came. If they say you know come, tell me. I'll go there and show them, say you come here. Okay. So I want to thank all of you, appreciate you, give you your 1 minute salute. You can now continue. And you can tell your neighbors, say, neighbor, how did you know that I'm here? We know that people are here. It's allowed, it's okay. You have to. You're working for your money. Do you understand? Now that there's politics around the corner, people are changing their tone. They have seen money. Everything. This happens all the time. People now, they will see money from election, like in Anambra election, and they'll be willing to sell their friends, their brothers, their sisters, their mothers for what? For chicken change. And when the person becomes elected, the person will just treat you like trash. Do you understand? Doesn't make sense. All you people who are talking now, you should just go and shut up. Where were you all this time? You know what they say now? That when the cat is away, the mouse will play. That's all I see. I see a lot of mice. All of a sudden, they just wake up. They just wake up now, and they begin to talk. Mazen Namdekan shouldn't have done this. He should not have done this. He should have done this. He should have done this. Before, where were you? Did you advise him before? If you didn't advise him before, then just shut up right now. Because you know nothing. You know absolutely nothing. You do not know anything at all. Just leave him alone. Okay? And our Christians, Let's not allow all the things that are happening now to blind us to what the main agenda is. Main agenda is the Sharia law for Nigeria. If you fold your arms and just talk, talk, talk and criticize, you will live to see it happen. And there's nothing that you can do about it. May that not be our portion. I'm going to stop here, and please help us share this video and make sure that as many people as possible get to see it. From all of us here in the Toronto studios of Worship Media, from Dr. Erica, I want to say I love you, and please stay safe till I come your way very, very soon. All right? Take care. Bye bye.